Evil, what did you steal from him? What? What did you steal from those?
What?
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't want to know because I'm telling you, like, even if our accents are funny, these Australian people don't know how to write in English, man. You don't understand them. Like, even Victor Vega's like, what the hell? I don't get it. Cultural differences, and they born speaking English.
Cultural.
It's the Australian way, yeah.
Nobody gets what Doshing or Red Bull is saying half of the time, man. Those guys are like,
It's a man.
like you say, it's the roadkill or something they eat, but they have a bacteria in their brains.
And because look, what happened is like, look, guys, Dosha Nubin, he's from Aboriginal descent, you know, but the Dosha Nubin had Evie, who was like a civilized person, you know. Dosha Nubin had a lot of time to practice to make the transition from Aboriginal language to kind of Australian Aussie English dialect, right? But Red Bull, what happened? Red Bull is different. Red Bull is more Aboriginal. Red Bull got his English from his
you're still
boyfriend.
not.
Red Bull had a boyfriend who was Australian,
not
but was kind of Australian immigrant. I think that's why Red Bull he learned it from Australian, but was Australian immigrant. So that's why they broke in Australian English, whatever it is there.
But even the sentences they do, I can understand they're a little bit of dialect, but what they write makes no sense. You know, like it's like, and I'm talking like American people, Canadian people, like it's like what the fuck are these guys talking about? Like just weird, broken, like it's fucked in the head, man. I don't get it.
Red Bull City, Red, look at you. Let's take bets. How many weeks do we put from this cabbage patch?
It's gonna be next week. Ricardo and I are gonna fly. Yeah. Okay, I'll give you already. Next week, Ricardo and I are gonna fly.
One thing is for sure. Whenever it happens, whenever it is, one thing is for sure. Then in the future, we're gonna get together again somehow, right?
Exactly, and we won't care. We were like, well, welcome back. You're playing a video game. You're playing a shoot 'em up, and I will be like, hey, I like this game. What is this? And that will be it. And they will not believe it. They see the rage in that, including the British, the Australian. They're like, what the fuck happened? These idiots are talking to each other again. Like,
what the fuck? Yo, hey, Evo. Then they Volpe sending like DMs like, yo, dude, Ricardo and Evo were talking. Dude, they're not mad at each other, man. Yeah, they're just lying, you know.
Because it's YouTube and we don't care. Ricardo, they spend more time talking about us than we creating content. Like, and we do it almost every day. But they spend more time like dissecting and spending hours in comment sections and chats like evil Ricardo, evil. Oh my God, man, that's retarded. And Crazy CP is doing a very weird tactic that Albert used to do. The three things that Albert and CP have in common. We encourage her, number one, encourage her to do her own thing and move on from the big picture and learn how to stream and everything. Then it goes on her head and then starts attacking us. That's very, very Albert. Oh, you were saying something, and I lost my train of thought. I'm smoking weed like an idiot.
No, good, Evo, but yeah, man. No, but it's good that you were saying this because CP knows that you have nothing against her. I have nothing against CP too.
I have nothing against her. I spoke to her on the phone a week ago before her madness. Like I literally called her to see if everything was fine and to her thoughts on the Marvel Man situation because I'm on the side of Marvel Man. Everything is fine, but it takes the drop of a hat, and she doesn't like something that happened on the stream. And then, oh my God, it's war. It's war now. It's like, oh God, this is crazy. What the hell? But it's not the first time. I tell you, it's every other week. The whole Herbies are tired of a year and a half of trying to cater to her needs. But this week, we didn't want to cater to her needs. We didn't have to engineer or talk behind her back. No, everybody was like, she started to go crazy on the Discord, and we just ignored her. That's it.
Sorry.
That's it. And then she, no. And by the way, CPE, if you're listening, you're saying that I'm ignoring you. You went at Victor Vega's panel with your voice
You're
and
boring.
yell at me.
She knows
I'm
you're
gonna say
boring.
just this once
You're just
for Marvel
boring as
Man.
shit.
Also, that's why I'm out of respect because she always say
Yeah.
Evil is ignoring me. No. You
Evil's
went at
ignoring
Victor
you.
Vega's panel that he was doing with Dosh, and I went there,
How the
and
fuck
you
is that
went
the
there
good
with your
host?
voice, CP. You yell at me. You explain your reasons. There's nothing else to talk about.
That's a
Okay,
good
you
host.
already say I didn't ignore you. You yell at me. You didn't even want me to respond to reply. You already made your case. You don't have to go to people's channels, gaming channels, and fucking write walls of text.
Something like that,
Okay,
right?
because
Oh,
she
yeah,
do
that's
this.
what we do.
I'm not gonna say it, but on gaming panels I go just to say, hey, that's a good game. This like this and that. And she goes there and starts writing walls and walls of text.
God, no,
and it's like you keep even the old listen to this, Ricardo. Like
Oh
people.
man,
That's
Imagine
not-
people.
That's
Evil,
not
I'm
nice.
sorry you have to go through this, man. CP
Yeah.
is fucked
I'm
up
sorry you
sometimes.
have to go
She can't.
through
Again, and her main case is you are ignoring me. No, we already talked at Victor Vega's panel. You were yelling at me.
Oh
Yeah.
my
It's
God.
done.
It's
You
done.
okay? It's so like I already heard your case, and when I tried to
Yeah.
reply, she screamed at me
I'm sorry
louder, like,
that-
"Can I finish? Can I finish?" Okay,
Like that? Just like that?
Just like that.
Yeah. You can see it. The Victor Vega panel is still on, so it's there on his
God.
channel. So after that, she keeps on saying on
Don't
gaming
even
channels
sound
that I
like
ignore
her,
her.
you know? Like,
I
It
did
doesn't
not
sound
ignore
like
her.
her,
She
yeah.
already stated her case with her voice when I was with my voice there. It was a panel, we both were there. I tried to reply, I got yelled at, and
You
that
don't
was
have a
it.
voice,
Fucking
You already
Dodgen.
made your case. If you
Fucking
don't keep on
Dodgen.
saying that I'm ignoring you just because I don't respond to your every
Fucking
single DM, because I'm not in the mood for British drama this week. Come back next week for your British soap opera.
oh my God, Eve, I'm sorry you had to go through this. I know, Eve, it's not easy because sometimes we trust in some people and we think it's
Yeah, you
not
blow
real
what you
life,
got
just
and-
internet, but sometimes we let it go.
Yeah. Maybe
out of
we
the
try.
reality
not easy,
for
shit.
moments, and we start to kind of trust each other. Like, look at me, look at Toshinobu, and I used to tell everything to
For
him,
some
all
of the
the
people
truth.
too.
You know what?
That's
I used to tell Toshinobu
fully
all the
understand or
stories.
gauge.
The time when I had like 3 or
I
4
appreciate
girlfriends on the side, man. That I was such
Different
a terrible
levels of,
person. That I always
sarcasm.
cheated on my women.
Quote unquote.
Things that I'm not proud of, that I will never share here on internet, and I used
think
to
I
tell
have to upload
Doshinobu
this.
everything.
Yeah.
And then later, broke my heart.
It broke my
I
heart.
felt so bad. It make me feel sad.
Alright,
When I heard
what
that
am I
Doshinobu
looking at?
was
Shit.
telling all
Oh.
my sexual
Oh,
secrets,
I'm
stuff about
CPE,
my
bro.
Red Bully and CPE,
It's right. It's not.
And then
It's not
And
nice.
then I heard that Evil stopped by on that stream as well, so that's why I wanna ask you, if you were when we were there, when we were
We
there.
have a lot to talk about the Doshi thing.
But look, no, Evil, I remember
Apparently.
something else. But then, Evil, I went to there, I didn't see you there.
Public
Okay, the stream was
masturbator,
12
that's
hours
for
long, right?
sure.